Hello, and thank you for watching the Terra's Kitchen with Pixel Smile. This month we're going to do a month of goodies for October. Our first recipe is going to be a jalapeno popper mummy. For that we're going to need the following ingredients. 8 ounces of cream cheese softened, 8 ounces of Monterey Jack shredded, a half teaspoon of garlic powder and a half teaspoon of onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 10 jalapenos sliced in half, lengthwise with the seeds removed. Also a 12-ounce can of Pillsbury crescent rolls, 1 egg lightly beaten, and 40 small candy eyeballs. Let's get started. Alright, our first step, now that we have our oven preheating at our 400-degree temperature, which is what our mummies are going to be baking at, is to combine our cream cheese, which has been softened, our Monterey Jack cheese, and all of our spices into our bowl. And then we're going to combine them all together and get them ready to stuff our peppers with. Now that we have our pastry ready, it's time to stuff our jalapenos with our cream cheese mixture. We're going to want to try to get this as evenly as we can as possible, because we are going to be wrapping them in that pastry dough. And it's going to look somewhat like that when we have it all done. There you go. We'll be back when they're all... With the help of my assistant, the lovely Pixel, we're going to get our crescent rolls divided and then put them to 4 rectangles. To do this, you need to push 2 together, as you can see she's doing. And then we're going to cut them into 10 strips each, so that we'll have our little strips that run around our mummies once they're all filled with our cream cheese. Now that we have our rectangles formed, we're going to cut each one of them into approximately 10 strips so that we can encase them into our jalapenos to form our mummies with them. As you can see, my lovely assistant making strips out of our lovely dough. Alright, folks, we'll be back momentarily. Alright, now we get the fun part. We get to wrap these and make them into cool mummies. And that's where our dough is going to come in handy. Oops, not that little one. It wouldn't want to stay together. We're going to put that there, hold on to it, and just give it a good wrapping around like that. Going to do about 4 or 5 of these, depending on what you want to actually do and how much you want to cover him up. You're just going to do that all the way down the mummy, and leaving a little bit of space up top to add our eyeballs in the end. And when you're done, this is what he's going to look like. He looks like a jalapeno wrapped up in mummy look. So this is the ones we started with to give it a try. And my assistant, lovely Pixel, and I are going to finish wrapping these up, and we'll be right back. Last step, now that we have all of our beautiful jalapenos all wrapped in mummy-like, we're going to brush them with our egg and water mixture, just so that they can get golden brown in the oven. Once again, I did preheat that oven to 400 degrees, and they will probably cook approximately 12 to 15 minutes or until golden brown. Now, it does say in the instructions that if for some reason it does not look golden brown after the 12 minutes, that you may want to put it in the broiler for a brief moment just to get that golden color. And that's what we will do. Okay, as you can see, our mummies have come out of the oven, and we did have to put them into the broiler for about 2 to 3 minutes just to get that golden color on them. And our next step, as my lovely assistant is doing, is putting the eyeballs on our mummies. We're going to give them about 10-15 minutes after this to let them cool down a little bit before we try them, though, because I have a feeling they're going to be very, very hot.
Come back here, rebellious one.
Alright, we'll be back once they've cooled down enough to eat.
Our jalapeno mummies have cooled off for us to take them and eat them. We're going to sacrifice these 2 little dudes. Cheers, buddy. It was nice knowing you. Let's go. My goodness.
Aww.
It's almost a shame to eat them. They're too cute.
They're looking at me funny.
I know they are. But they are good.
Dang, these are nice.
Oh, they got a spice to them, huh?
I like it, though.
All right.
It's not too much of a spice to make you be like, oh, no.
It's just a subtle spice, which is really good.
The cheese helps cope it out a little.
Yeah. All right, folks. I want to thank you so much for joining myself and my lovely assistant, Pixel, today. So, like as I said, this is the start of our month of Halloween yummy goodie recipes. And I want to thank you once again, and I hope that you all take it Give it a share, give it a like, share it with your friends and family, and maybe even give it a try and tell me what you think. So thanks so much, and y'all have a wonderful day.
Bye.